take a moment just to share a brief word with our church family. And after they share, one of our parents of a senior that's graduating and who is also a faithful youth minister in our youth ministry is going to be praying a prayer of dedication over them.
Hi, I'm Abby Smithers, and I would like to thank you for coming today and supporting my class as we graduate. We have spent many years in this church thanks to our parents who wanted us to have a relationship with Christ and knew the importance of being around other believers. This is one of the best things He could have provided us with, and we were very grateful for that. Our parents and our families have been with us through everything, from the always asking questions stage during our preschool years to the more recent times where our desire for independence sometimes hides our appreciation. But know this, we love you and are fully aware we would not be the people we are now in front of you without your constant guidance and support. Also, thank you to the church and the Sunday school teachers who have invested their time into us. You've been with us and still somehow managed to teach us even when we weren't necessarily the quietest class. So kudos to you, because that could not have been easy. Because of this, I can say for me, and most likely many others in my class, I feel at least somewhat prepared for college and the beginning level of adulting we will be experiencing. And that is because you all have cared so much that you've shared your personal stories so that we can learn from them. I know there is no way to ever be fully prepared for any stage of life, but I'd say this church and our families have helped create a foundation in which we can build upon, and that is a great thing. So thank you to all of you who have spent time praying for us, teaching us, guiding us, loving us. Thank you. We are extremely grateful.
For the last 17 years of my life, Central Baptist has been a home for me and an extended family that I hold close to my heart. As I think back on my experience in this church to this point, my memories are filled with the extremes of pretty much every single emotion. The fear and grief of losing a friend, the excitement of getting to finally be a part of the youth group, the frustration of losing an upper basketball game, and the overwhelming happiness that comes from talking about funny stories from camp or Sunday school. This place is special to me, and while there are countless people to thank for this experience, I feel like there are definitely some people that deserve a special thanks. Tommy Campbell, your leadership and influence in my life and the lives of many of my classmates cannot be understated. Gary, Steve, Bradley, and Christian, our conversations on Sunday nights have and will continue to guide us as we enter the college scene. Sunday school teachers, you've worked week after week to try to make this whole Christianity things make more sense to us students. And even though we can really be loud and disruptive sometimes, or have one person show up, or act like we don't want to be there, your passion to teach the Word of God is admirable. Parents and families, this is a different situation for all of us, but I can assure you that my parents have done a great job of keeping me plugged in at Central and prioritizing the relationship more than the attendance record. And finally, to the class of 2017. We've been through a lot together, good and bad, and everything in between. But I can confidently stand up here and say that I'm a better person because I've spent time around each and every one of you. I'd like to remind everyone that this really isn't a complete end of anything except structure. The relationships that we've built and valued in this church transcend where we are at school and whether or not we go to church. Yes, things will be a little different, but ultimately our relationships with our families, our friends, and those who have had any influence on our life are not anywhere over. I want to just say a general thank you for showing me how to behave, how to have fun, and how to love unconditionally like Jesus teaches. I'd like to end with a quote by Winnie the Pooh, who says, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard."